Chris here, and welcome to my channel. In today's 5 on Friday, I'm here to share with you 5 books that I'm excited for that are coming out in March. So I feel like I have an interesting mix of books that I'm really excited for that happen to be coming out in March. It was hard to narrow it down, but I'm feeling pretty satisfied with the 5 I picked. So let's check them out. First up, releasing on March 4th, is A Song for You and I by Kay O'Neill. The first selling point of this is that it's by Kay O'Neill. I've loved everything I've read by them. They are a fantastic author. They wrote the Tea Dragon Society, and I'm very excited to see what they've come up with in this one. It says, being a park ranger means adventure, action, and protecting the weak. But who protects the ranger when they lose their way? From the best-selling author of The Mothkeeper and the Tea Dragon Society comes a must-read middle-grade graphic novel for fans of soft, sweeping fantasy romances. Rowan knows exactly what they want, to be a ranger, protecting their village alongside their trusted flying horse, Kes. But when Rowan's eagerness to show off their worth gets Kes injured, Rowan is suddenly unsure if they're capable of being the protector they've always dreamed of becoming. With Kes needing to heal, Rowan is assigned a slow and winding expedition across the outlying lands. Paired with a lackadaisical sheep herder, Leon, Rowan only finds frustration as they seem to fail even the simplest tasks. But Leon's own struggles and endless support brings a new possibility to Rowan. Could their unlikely friendship be something more? And if it is, will Rowan be able to leave Leon behind to pursue being a ranger once Kes is healed? So again, this sounds really, really cute. I imagine that it is going to be a very stunning book. I've loved the art in all of the other books I've read by Kay O'Neill, so I expect this to be up to those standards. And I am very, very excited for this one. Next, releasing on March 11th is Close to Home, The Wonders of Nature Just Outside Your Door by Thor Hansen. This is a nonfiction, and it says an award-winning natural history writer opens the door to the nature that thrives in our yards, gardens, and parks. We all live on nature's doorstep, but we often overlook it. From backyards to local parks, the natural places we see the most may well be the ones we know the least. In Close to Home, biologist Thor Hansen shows how retraining our eyes reveals hidden wonders just waiting to be discovered. In Kansas City, migrating monarch butterflies flock to the local zoo. In the Pacific Northwest, fierce yellow jackets placidly sip honeydew, unseen in the treetops. In New England, a long-gone, slightly wild hosts a naturalist's life work. And in the soil beneath our feet, remedies for everything from breast cancer to the stench of skunks lie waiting for someone's searching shovel. Close to Home is a hands-on natural history for any local patch of Earth. It shows that we can each contribute to science and improve the health of our planet. And even more, it proves that the wonders of nature don't lie in some far-off land. They await us close to home. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've really gotten into birds and nature and finding beauty outside and trying to find a way to improve my mental health just by looking at the things that I have access to, like this description says, right outside my door. I feel like this is going to open my eyes even more to the possibilities. So I just thought it was an intriguing look at things, and I am very interested in checking this one out, and thought it would be a little bit different to some of the other books I will mention because I don't often mention nonfiction. Also releasing on March 11th is Homegrown Magic by Rebecca Podos and Jamie Pacton. This is a delightfully queer romantic fantasy full of friends to lovers chemistry, found family, rival family drama, and cozy garden magic from 2 acclaimed YA authors making their debut in the adult space. Yael Klonik is the only scion of an obscenely wealthy banking family with its fingers in every pie in the realm. They're on the precipice of a predetermined life when they flee their own graduation party, galloping away in search of, well, they're not sure, but maybe the chance to feel like life can still be a grand adventure. Margot Greenwillow, talented plant witch, tea lover, and greenhouse owner, has never felt further from an adventure in her life. She's been desperately trying to keep what remains of her family's magic remedies business afloat. So when her childhood friend and former crush, Yael, rides back into her life, she's shocked. But perhaps this could be a good thing. After all, Margot could use an assistant in the greenhouses. Yael has no experience or honestly practical skills, but they're delighted to accept. They can lay low for a while, flirting with Margot while they figure out what to do next. Meanwhile, Margot has plans of her own, but plans are notoriously unreliable things, unlikely to survive a swiftly blooming mutual attraction, not to mention the machinations of parents determined to get their heir back, no matter the cost. So right off the bat, it had so many buzzwords I like. I love found family. It's one of my favorite tropes. I've really liked these cozy fantasies, and I like queer romances. So it feels like it's going to contain a lot of things I really love in my books. So I'm hoping that this one checks all of those boxes and I end up loving it. Book number 4 also releases on March 11th. Apparently it's a very popular day for books I'm interested in. And I'm going to mention Vanya and the Wild Hunt by Sangu Mandana. This is a middle grade fantasy that is Amari and the Night Brothers meets Nevermore and is inspired by Indian mythology and British folklore. Has a neurodivergent heroine, a mysterious school, and a world of magical creatures. Again, a lot of things I like right there in the beginning of the description. 11-year-old Vanya Valen has always felt like she doesn't fit in. She's British Indian in a mostly white town in England. Her parents won't talk about their past, and she has ADHD. Oh, and she talks to books. More importantly, the books talk back. When her family is attacked by a monster she believed only existed in fairy tales, Vanya discovers that her parents have secrets, and that there are a lot more monsters out there. Overnight, she's whisked off to the Enchanted Library and School of Oromir, where she joins the ranks of archwitches and archivists. Life at Oromir is unexpected, exciting, and wonderful. But even here, there's no escaping monsters. The mysterious, powerful Wild Hunt is on the prowl, and Vanya will need all of her creativity and courage to unmask its leader and stop them before they destroy the only place she's ever truly belonged. This sounded fantastic. Like I said, it's another one that has a lot of things just in the description that are things I look for in books that I like. I have read other books by Sangu Mandana. The Kiki Kaleri series is by them, as is Jupiter Nettle and the 7 Schools of Magic. And I really enjoy both of them, so I'm hoping that I love this one as well and cannot wait to check it out. And then the last book I'm going to mention releases on March 18th and is a book I have been waiting to get my hands on for a long while, and that is The Martian Contingency by Mary Robinette Kowal. This is book 4 in the Lady Astronaut series, and book 3 came out in 2020. And I think I read it in either late 2020 or early 2021. So I have been waiting a very, very long time to continue this story. This is a historical sci-fi where in the first book, an asteroid hits the east coast of the Earth, damaging it in such a way that we see a huge acceleration in our space program, because I believe it was in the 50s that happened. And we get to imagine what would have happened in the United States and on Earth if this asteroid had hit in such a way and we suddenly had a pressing need to get off the planet. So we see space exploration accelerated so much, and each subsequent book has continued that journey and that exploration of this what if this thing had happened. And I have been waiting so incredibly long for book 4 that I cannot not mention it in this video because it is such an anticipated release. I am so excited to be getting back to this series, and it is one I highly recommend. So if you have not checked it out, absolutely pick up the first book in this series and give it a go, because it is a really, really cool, like I said, sci-fi historical what if story. So there you have it. Those are 5 books that are releasing in March that I'm very excited about. In the comment section below, let me know a book that is releasing in March that you're excited about, and which one of these 5 sounds most interesting to you. All of my social media is linked in the description below if you'd like to come chat with me. If you've made it this far in the video, leave me house emojis. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!